According to Greek legends, there are several steps needed to be taken in order for the dead to gain entry into the underworld of Hades. Proper burial rites were to be performed and coins were placed in the mouths of the deceased. This will later serve as proof to the boatman that these rituals were conducted. Souls of the lost get ushered down to the river Styx in Charon by Hermes, the guide of the dead. These waters were said to divide the realms of the living and the lifeless. There they'd await the boatman to ferry them down into the depths below. When Charon arrived, he'd demand payment of a coin to board his boat. Those who could not provide this would be forced to wander the shores in limbo, forever haunting the living. Although some exceptions were made, it's said that each time this law was broken, the ferryman received punishment by being shackled in chains for 1 year's time. Charon is described as a large elderly man with a long gray beard and fiery red eyes. He is the son of Erebus and Nyx, or darkness and night, powerful primordial gods from the times before Zeus. Charon is immortal, but seems to lack the powers that the others may have. He's known as the Boatman, and his duty is to transport the souls of the fallen into the kingdom of Hades. He's usually seen with a skiff and a hammer and travels in his vessel, the Broad-Bottom Packet. It's not quite clear why Charon received this task, but it's said that he was highly favored by the king of the dead and was happy to serve his majesty. After loading up his boat, he'd take the souls beyond the river where they would face 3 judges. The judges would pass sentences in regards to which level of the underworld they'd be assigned. There are 3 levels in the kingdom of the dead. First, there's Asphodel, a place of forever mourning and sadness. Most who lead ordinary lives would go here. Second, you have the depths of Tartarus, a place where the wickedest men would suffer for eternity, forever being scorched in the furnaces of hell. And last, you have the Blessed Islands, or the Elysian Fields, a place where only the most heroic would go to find peace and rejoice. There they'd live on forever, surrounded by green meadows soaking up eternal sunshine. Once judgment is passed, Charon will ferry the souls to their assigned locations and then continue on, repeating the process forever in time. The boatman was a well-known figure in ancient Greece because an encounter with him represented the first steps of the dead or the last of the living. So when your time comes, whether it be early or with age, keep a copper for the boatman so he will guide your way. And that's the story of the boatman Charon. Thanks for watching.
The boatman waits for us! I say, we make him wait a little longer!